Tonight, from Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. Jordan Love and the San Francisco 49ers versus Jameis Winston and the Buffalo Bills.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Bills, things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point, but boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by their 26-year-old quarterback in his 6th season from Florida State, Jameis Winston.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
He was taken down.
In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns just to call productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Complete to Deebo Samuel.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, you've got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the second there.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Tackle made at the
defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
A 7-yard
pickup. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
44-yard line.
Now Joe Mixon. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Now a man open down the middle of the field.
Winston's pass.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
It's a gain of 7.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
40-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And look at this, for the 2nd straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Winston. And able to haul it in is Kittle.
Winston.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
First down.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. Third down conversion here is big. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mixon with a first down carry. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Carrier.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Mixon again, the ball carrier.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third down.
Got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 13 yards.
It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. From the red zone now, Winston completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Complete to number 85.
George Kittle, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you've gone somewhere, but you're really out here in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right.
The Niners take over.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They will be led out by a first-round draft pick back in April in his rookie season. Here's Jordan Love.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Holding offense.
What are they thinking?
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Watch the run, watch the run.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Bills 7, 49ers nothing.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Mike, 55. Mike, 55.
Love from the gun. Flushed out right. They'll get that one to Taylor complete. It's a solid pickup of 11, and it's 2nd down. It was a solid check down there with pressure coming, wasn't it?
It was, because you're trying to go through your progression, and when you have that type of pressure in your face, it changes what you're doing and how fast you have to do your reads, and able to come back and find him in open space. That's a really nice play.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped.
Offense.
That's going to set them back 5 yards. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller.
Love's pass.
7 yards on the play, and they're going to face a third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings
now
up
the rookie out of Wisconsin. This is Jonathan Taylor, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Now Taylor. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he is going to score. Touchdown. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Ball comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Working out of the gun. Love. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Following the interception, Winston. That's going to be caught by Samuel. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. So they still get the completion even though the blitz was on. But the blitz got there. Does that stay in the mind of the quarterback for the next couple plays?
That's what you're hoping for. That's what you're planning for. It's a little...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Touchdown
for Jameis Winston. Boy, an NFL record 7 pick-6s thrown last year, part of his 30-interception season, and he throws another wayward ball here that's returned the distance. Point after here coming up.
For the point after.
And that one makes it 14-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback. Buffalo set to get the football back here. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Joe Mixon, the ball carrier.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Davis on the stop. A loss of 2 yards.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Corner blitz by Josh Norman works like a charm.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Tight down. There you go. Check. 55. Check. 55 to Mike.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
You got motion man right there. Mike 55. Mike 55.
To throw again. Love. Right back to Waller. He's got it this time. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Miles Jack with a sack. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation,
First half,
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
the first down throw for Winston. On the move to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Greenlaw.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game, as we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports half. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
Factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that's hold up their end.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
That's good.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Let's go, let's go.
They run with a postseason start from a year ago. It's Raheem Mostert, and he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
David
Onyemata there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go. We get up, G. Mike, 55.
Love now on 2nd down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Defense.
Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
Automatic
No,
first
not at
down.
all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
Hey, alert 3.
On 1st and 10, Love. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty.
Love's pass. Intercepted.
The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
First down, Bills.
To throw, Winston. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Complete to George Kittle.
Calling a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Open man is QT, complete.
Winston's pass.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And now he's going to use his left. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Touchdown,
A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
That's good.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Intended for Justin
Jefferson, the rookie, his intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again. Love. He goes right back to Jefferson, and this one complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions?
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. picked off by Devontae Casey. And the Bills are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is.